Crash Bandicoot is very likely the next Smash Bros. Newcomer, so let's talk about why that is. Block content. What's happening, my blocked buddies, and welcome to a brand new episode of Blocked Content's Leak Speak. My name is Callum, and this is going to be your content for today. We are talking about why it is very, very likely that Crash Bandicoot is the final DLC fighter. Yes, I mean, there's so much to be said for being the next DLC fighter, and that's, well, because it is going to be E3 time, and E3 means they need a big reveal. Smash Bros. Ultimate is pretty much confirmed to be showing up. Nintendo is doing something big with their E3 presentation. And I mean, for every single thing that we've had some sort of event for, we've had a Smash Bros. Character announcement, we've had information about the next fighter, and right now it feels like Crash Bandicoot is in line. But I think that it also makes sense that Crash is the final fighter. And I think that I'm going to detail it in a little bit more of a vague sense. Because I think there are no real leaks that talk about specifically him being the final fighter, but there are a lot of people talking about that the character will be in the game in some way. So I'm going to be talking about a lot of different theories that have gone on over the past couple of months. I'm going to be talking about a lot of articles and people within the industry talking about Crash and Smash, and it's going to be a whole fun time because essentially this is a character that we all really want to have seen in the game. And now it kind of feels like we are nearing, right? It is very close. And right now the coolest part about that is that we are very close to finding out if that's actually happening, right? If he's not the next fighter, then there is a huge possibility that they want to end on a high note and actually have the character in the game. So if you want to send in your questions to this channel, to Blocked Content, well, super easy. Just send us an email and we will actually discuss your question here live on the show. blockedcontentmail@gmail.com. Just send us your message and, well, maybe we'll answer it in our Blocked Content videos. Now also, we have this brand spanking new Discord, and it's amazing. A lot of cool Smash Brothers and Blocked Content fans are talking about games and the stuff that we love and the leaks about Smash Brothers and even more. So click that link in the description and you can actually join this Discord and have fun with all of us. So what are you waiting for? Click that link and let's have some fun. Okay, so let's talk a little bit more about Crash Bandicoot coming to Smash Bros. Ultimate, but as the final fighter and not as the first fighter. So let's bring the rumor mill a little bit together, right? What are people talking about right now in terms of Crash? How likely is it? What are the leaks leading up to this moment? And why do we all want this character in the game? Well, that question, I mean, it's very easy to answer. It's just because a lot of people grown up with this. A lot of people grown up with the PlayStation. And this is like the mascot character of that. So it makes complete sense to me. Let's talk from GeneFinityEsports.com, originally posted by Oliver East, and it talks about Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Crash Bandicoot is the next DLC fighter for Fighters Pass 2. So Crash Bandicoot will be the next character according to, well, the rumor mill, right? It will be gracing Smash Bros. Ultimate's stage according to the ever-persistent rumor mill. Smash Bros. Ultimate's roster is ever-growing, and according to a very confident leaker, Crash Bandicoot will be the next character available. Named Mandycan, the anonymous and fairly new leaker first tweeted back in October 2019, saying that Crash Bandicoot will be the next fighter made available after the first Fighters Pass has concluded. That, of course, hasn't really happened, but now we are holding any regard for this statement. Well, Mandycan tweeted it out after correctly mentioning Byleth from Fire Emblem Three Houses would make the final cut of the first DLC season before it was announced. Byleth will be released and was released on 28th of January. With that being said, wouldn't it be a sweep, a pinch of salt away to just have Mandycan saying so far delivering the goods? Personally, well, they'd love to see Crash Bandicoot being involved, and it would make for an incredible fit. And Nintendo aren't really against the idea of involving the right characters from other properties unrelated to Nintendo, such as Banjo-Kazooie. Now, a little bit more information about the entire rumor mill, about everything going on with Crash Bandicoot. I mean, there's so much leading up to this moment that it almost feels like if it doesn't happen, people are going to be rioting in the streets, right? And I'm really curious down there in the comments, if you're typing your comments right now, is this a shoo-in? Is this going to happen, or is this one of those situations with like Gino, like all the signs are pointing towards the character being in the game, and then it just doesn't happen? It's just a me costume again. So let me know. Anyway, invenglobal.com actually says, well, the rumors continue to support Crash Bandicoot coming to Smash Bros. Ultimate in 2021. The truth is, nobody in the Smash community even knows when the next DLC fighter will be announced, revealed, or added to the game. Based on past release dates, it could be the end of February, or it could be in April, or it could be basically any date in 2021. But the possibility, well, of long-awaited fighter 79 has only made the Smash community speculate and dig even harder to who the next DLC might be. Right now, it's looking like it's Crash Bandicoot, which means it might not be if we learn anything about Sakurai over the past DLC announcements. Here is why the next Smash DLC is most likely Crash Bandicoot, meaning that it may not be. We have no idea. Let's get this out of the way. The Smash community really thought Crash would be the last DLC to be announced for the first pass. Well, instead, we got Final Fantasy antagonist now, Sephiroth, for this pass, Fighters Pass number 2, which, as you know, is nowhere near the same thing. So, why did Smash fans actually think that it was Crash's time to make an ultimate appearance? Well, in recent years, Crash Bandicoot has been making a huge comeback. The Insane Trilogy was released on every console and platform, including the Nintendo Switch. That was definitely a cause for conversation, since Crash has long been Mario's biggest rival in the early days of both series. Then Crash Bandicoot 4, It's About Time, was announced with a release date for early October. This seemed to seal the deal for most of the Smash community, including Crash and Smash. Seemed like it coincided quite perfectly with this new game launch. It was almost like it was meant to be. Which of course means Sakurai couldn't wait to surprise everyone with yet another swordie, and this time it was the longest sword to ever exist, right, Sephiroth. But even though Crash didn't show up in Smash in December, there's still rumors floating around that the Marsupial will make his appearance sometime this year. He might even be the next DLC fighter, or the final one. There's allegedly been a leaked Activision document that discussed the developers' plans for Crash Bandicoot, and of course, we've heard all about this leaked document, right? This is a thing that we've talked about so many times on the channel. And also there's a rumor that Crash Bandicoot is getting an amiibo figure. So many people are talking about Crash in this sense, and the possibilities are endless. Sakurai is most likely exhausted by everyone's leaks and rumors. That makes total sense to me. So today's comment question is, will Crash be one of the final fighters? Let me know, do you think that he could be the final one? And our previous comment question comes to us from Russell Groenewoud, saying, here's my concept for Rayman's trailer. Super Smash Bros. Ultimate splash screen appears. It is a forest-like area, and we see a view of the scenery. Then cuts to Mario, Olimar, Pac-Man, and Squirtle duking it out in the Garden of Hope. Mario wins the fight, and it shows him just standing there as if he was waiting for his next opponent. Then a yellow creature, hinting that it's a Lum, shows up as Mario discovers the creature in awe and curiosity. Behind him is a shadow of the new challenger, and he punches Mario from behind as it reveals to be Rayman. Splash screen, then cuts to him as it says, Rayman packs a punch. Gameplay of Rayman is shown on the screen. The trailer then ends with many characters from behind as Rayman is ready to take them down, one by one, as he dashes into the camera. Well, that's awesome. Smash Bros. Ultimate Cross Rayman is shown on the screen, followed by a victory screen as Rayman strikes his pose with his peace sign. We've seen that so many times. So, Russell Groenewoud, thank you so much for sending in your comment. It really would be really cool, right, to have a lot of characters kind of fighting together in sort of this cool CG way, and then have, of course, Rayman jump in from the shadows and punch away. I think that the idea of having those floating gloves is just too cool for Smash Brothers. It kind of makes sense. It's kind of like Sakupan, right, with the spirit battle with Rayman. I really want this thing to happen. So yeah, if you are going to be a writer for the next Smash Brothers trailer, would this be how you would do it? And of course, well, if you at home have any ideas for trailers for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, or how you think these things will unfold and unpack, well, let me know in the comments down below. Let me know what your ideal Smash Newcomers trailer will be. I have a lot of cool ideas, so it would be incredible. Thank you guys so much for, of course, supporting this channel by watching my videos, by pressing that like button and subscribe, but also you can support us on Patreon, patreon.com/blockedcontent, and you can actually decide what we make a video about, so it's all in your hands if you join that Patreon. Thank you guys so much for watching, and of course, as always, please, for the love of everything, subscribe to this channel, press that like button, and I'll see you guys around the corner for more blocked content. Crash and eat.